victory from Heretics after seeing Woot deliver the way he did, and now on the
Okay,
chamber,
Eternal Fire on
Clutch Mariners
defense,
back in the neon.
Heretics
How
on
do you feel
attack.
about what we're seeing?
Wait, triple
Realistically,
bandit.
Heretics should be massively going into this map. It's their choice. It's one they play.
Yep.
But I look at the composition and one that's commonly played on this map, and Eternal Fire should be one of the best at it. They've always loved the agents they're playing.
How though?
Rian hasn't gone anywhere though. He's back at the fade with a point to prove. Boo might be good, but Rian's might just be better. He's got an assist on that third one as well, and okay, he's not going to be allowed to close it out.
Okay,
but
triple
what a
triple
very
bandits,
fast
absolutely goated.
pistol round coming out
Dude,
for Heretics.
Ding,
two
ding,
shots and he
ding.
gets
That was
here
me
and
ringing
here.
The Captain Cowbell. I would like to see Rian's stats against Turkish teams and non-Turkish teams, because I genuinely feel like the story every time. Yeah,
Oh, it's nice though.
last stage. Well, like,
God, it's instant.
Performances, ACS, KD. See the assists in there as well.
Cast.
Why not? No, we can leave the cast out. We can burn that and forget about it. But it genuinely, it's
Bandits
so weird
looking
because you have
really
these,
nice
these,
though,
these
man.
ideas about players, these stories, these narratives. That
That's
we
the first
spin.
time we've seen a triple bandit
look,
board on
against Turkish
pistol.
teams, he's the best, but that shouldn't really be a thing, right? It's the same game. It's 5 dudes on the other side. It shouldn't matter that much. Somehow, it genuinely tracks that this guy just hits another level. Pistol round. Already in for a multi-kill.
What happened to your pistol round observing? Did it ever get shown? No, they were too scared,
Like,
man.
at least for now.
Which is weird because they're too scared, but they hire Prius. So it's like they obviously don't care about the quality of the observing.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
They might still go A now. They think they've got most of them.
So yeah, they just made a video out of it, I
into
think.
middle as well.
Prius did.
It's not the greatest fight in the world. How has Spear come out with 2? He's only got a classic. Shouldn't be going anywhere near this well. Hasn't managed to retrieve any of the weaponry, but he's still holding on to some of the ground. He's managed to avoid that piece of utility. He even hits another
I think he aced it.
He made this one
The best Valorant's ever looked.
incredibly damaging. And he's given Neki a
Oh my God, that's a lot of damage.
Headshot hit. There's going to be a lot of shields being rebought,
Costly.
even on the 2 rifles, they say, but it could have been a whole lot worse.
I mean, this is the thing, man. You think about sheriffs in their hands there. The headshots delivered in those last fights. What a tight margin.
There is 2 signs, that's good. Did he manage to see Link and Soulcast in the crowd or not? They were there for like the majority of the end of the event. Rian's 1 away from his ult. He is popping off at the moment. He's looking really good. No matter what agent you put him on.
They had 2 rifles
3
in the
hero
last
guns.
round. It wasn't the biggest of investments, so still going to be a pretty healthy round here.
Costly. Dude, if your whole thing is around buying
miss is costly.
like your main guy in op, he's got to be hitting them.
Goes for a glass cannon operator.
I know it's very early,
I don't think his operator
so we're
in
not
the first
gonna
map at least lit the
we're not
world
gonna
on
stick
fire.
on the
His
subject
rifle
for
was
too long,
insane,
but you got to hit
and
that.
his instant headshot capability almost makes me think.
Austin Val, thanks so much for the prime, man. Appreciate the 9 months.
He's
He's 100 fees making
Is
champs.
there any point him playing the operator?
If I say yeah, are you guys going to blame me if they don't?
Forward, because what this has now meant is that Boo has an operator, and Fabian's aggression now means there's another gun on the floor. There's now a very good opportunity for Heretics to go 3-0 in the lead.
I mean, they're making champs, man.
Be a strong start indeed. They're still walking into numbers. Neki and Audas dodging the
The real
Prowler
question
as
is,
well.
are they winning
Still
champs?
having a trip on short. Valuable information. They're only worried about
That's
long
a lot
for
of
moment.
information.
And then, well, yeah, time to go the other way. Fleeing towards that C site. An Echo.
Fair amount of time. Alex from Echo picks up his trip from far back.
Looks
Looks a little closer. What are we doing? Fake over towards B, but actual pivot towards C? Do they expect him back a site? Does he peek early or does he play it smart? Plays it smart around the kill trip.
Incredibly good in these moments, but this has to be one of the best of them. The trip's going to let him know that's the first.
It's unlucky. It's a great trade on that. Love how he played it though, to be honest with you.
It may be a bit of an unexpected position. Now for the post plant. An operator into Woot's hands, which is something they probably would have been saving up to get anyway.
Cover going out.
That chamber off
Pistol into a
has
bonus.
been nasty. And well, they're not even going to be able to challenge for this. And that's definitely a bit more of an issue. Like, as said, I've not been massively... It's very, very small data size, of course, because we haven't seen much of Spear whatsoever. But the fact that he misses that initial shot gives an operator over to the other side.
You see the LinkedIn article? Not a chance.
Goes, okay, well, I'm the Phoenix, I need to get aggressive. He gets caught being aggressive.
I take it it was good though.
That two-man advantage, you kind of expect from then onwards for Heretics to run away with the round. 3-0. Of course, this is their map choice as well, and in case we haven't already hammered it home, not a map that Eternal Fire
posted to
played
Reddit
since the very beginning of the year.
It's pretty insightful, yeah.
And that's not the start that you want with all those things adding up. Rian's and Kosh,
big miss, man.
immortal for the time being, yet to die with 5-0 and 4-0 on the board. 3-0 on the scoreboard.
We can't be posting LinkedIn links when half the chat is unemployed.
To say that the credits are in a comfortable spot for Heretics would be an understatement.
Yeah,
and then
thank
you
you so
consider
much.
what
Appreciate
Eternal
you.
Fire have here to do damage, to keep that economy
Gotta
modest.
start winning some pistols?
Will be
Yeah.
a big challenge. That said,
Gotta start winning some Byrons.
a lot with classics and a couple pistols, so maybe we shouldn't count them out.
Contact play. Timing. Well,
actually, I work part-time. Mate, you're part of the 50%.
The second chance anyway.
I think I lowballed it.
Seemingly a little in doubt as to what their plan would be. Some wanted to re-aggress.
But the fact you went for it kind of makes me think that you don't have a part-time job.
Now they fall back. Of course, for Heretics, this is all but
send yourself to the gulag. I mean, honestly, it might be happening, man.
And to be honest, with the Nightfall,
might actually be happening.
These rounds have gone, I wouldn't be too mad to see it utilized in this round.
Well, at least for now, it's going to be a dry approach, but they've seen a lot of presence here. I'd be surprised to see Heretics commit blind, and indeed they will go elsewhere. The B site, well defended.
Wait. Oh, that was nice. Dude, that was a lovely tether on this.
Quick TP from Audaz, and there's 4 players back B site. Everywhere Heretics go, there are numbers.
Wait, they're just getting stopped everywhere.
And so they'll change direction.
How many do they get inside A? Going to be 2?
Looking for another site to step all into, and well, that Nightfall's given them a lot of control.
What a shot.
Fabian gets in just in time, and now trading blows. It's not a good look for Heretics.
Yeah, think about it. Someone else still got a kill.
And the plan possible, but 12 seconds, it has to be found soon, but with Fabian on 30,
10 seconds left.
Maybe there's no need to fear.
Spike planted.
He's got nothing to heal himself back up with either. Ultimate not going to be a possibility. It just has to be onto raw aim, and well, that's a damn nice shot on the first.
It was a nice attempt. Gotta give him that.
The swing
Rian's looking unbelievable.
And instead, it was Rian's once again. He started off another map with a bang. He's 8-0. Genuinely, there needs to be something tested with just him versus Turkish.
I just don't understand it.
It is just like, of course, Rian's is always good.
Yeah.
Like, he's the most consistent player, definitely in this team, but maybe even in the league. Like, he's very, very consistently good. But it just seems like he goes from consistently good to just insane the second he steps on stage versus another Turkish squad.
It really does feel like that's the case. It shouldn't be.
Big hit over towards C. Don't have the spike on this one, so it's going to be a little late.
But maybe there's some motivation there.
Fast flood with 3.
Nice work. He's taken down Rian's, the first death for the fade of Team Heretics. And indeed, Koshmaris will not be able to strike from the shadows. Good work.
Was he running towards garage and just went for it? Wait.
And with Woot down,
I like that shot was
on.
on.
Danger removed.
It looked like Woot was going for a trick shot. Trying to jump past that.
Okay, it's about damage right now.
Yeah, it was a tricky shot, we could say. Even still, though, Eternal Fire have to be careful not to take too many casualties. The economy of Heretics is incredibly good in this position, and Echo is low. They don't have any more ultimates to play with either, so the clear out should mean we see a gamble rotation.
Pretty spot
They've
on.
just used a Prowler deep on that A side of the map. You can immediately see the switch up to at least double stack B, but that will also give them quicker rotations. It looks like they're just planning for the retake, but that does leave me a little bit more nervous. You've got Spear on an operator. You also then have Echo, who is 11 HP. A wild spam could take him down. I don't know. I have a feeling that this round might not be over just yet.
Well, they know about the Vice Wall. I'm not sure what you do about that, though. Going up to bait it is risky.
Especially when you're 11 HP.
Yeah, exactly. Like one single shot, and the chances of him holding it might be decent, but I think he's going to wait for the rest of the squad. He can just run through it himself. Of course, the wall doesn't matter if it's behind you, and that's the idea. Benji caught him, and the Thorns have bought time. Out for more was Benji, but he's shut down. Boo now has to do it on his own, and the angle, it's not great to try to get this spam through. He's going to have to fight for the round, and he's done well with the first, suspecting that it's
not the best plant for him.
And now it's too late. It would have already been diffused, so he knows that time is on his side again. He spots that this is not being defused, and
I just don't know how they win
running
this.
with the
I really
operator.
don't know how they win this.
A Red Bull clutch for Boo, and Tom, this never should have been. You said you were nervous, and I could see why, but I wasn't downing Eternal Fire here. That's
At its
5
peak,
and
it's a
0.
2v5.
This should have been the end of the streak for Heretics.
I think you could just, especially with Benji having a full belt of utility, he was able to get that cross. And then
He keeps saving the Vice util for after plant.
Boo's not always going to be the flashiest
What are we going to see? We're going to see a timeout and Eternal Fire going to start pushing behind, and then you can see Benji start using his wall for behind instead of saving it for after plant.
Clever and just like, how do I bait time? And knowing like, okay, this guy's let go, I can
so.
just keep maneuvering around.
Petzis, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 2 years. Thanks for that, mate.
For them. And he played that literally to perfection.
Oof, it's not going to be a good vibe sitting in. After losing a 4v2 and the pause is called, like a lot has to change.
The best 2 agents for the situation. They just had so much util to work around.
The vibes are, well, it seems okay. No one's screaming. I'm not seeing...
Well, Afrofire is an incredibly calm coach.
Yeah.
He feels like, obviously he's been someone that has been talked about a lot as almost like, I don't like this phrase, but one of the like fathers of Turkish Valorant. Like he is someone who's been there for so long, brought up a lot of young talent, and I think you can see in the way that he coaches, it's not like an aggressive or like angry style of play. It is very much like a, okay guys, you know what you did wrong.
Yeah.
We need to do this. We need to do this. And I feel like, especially for young players, that's got to be quite a graceful thing to have, to know that when you go to that person, it's a teacher and not someone who's disciplining you. Now, sometimes I will say Eternal Fire look like they need a little bit of discipline with some of the decisions they make, but I've never seen, like, yeah, sure, you'll get the odd frustration, but I think he's the calmest coach in the league.
The nurturing approach. Oh, my goodness. Woot gets blinded, but shoots on a timing and takes down Spear. An operator pick to start out this round right after the pause. Eternal Fire's first plan is to try to fight, not necessarily Woot, but to try to fight out the doors, and that has not gone according to plan. I will say, through no fault of their own. Great shot by Woot.
Yeah, that has been the case for quite a lot of the rounds. Like, it seems like Heretics individually are in some very good form. We've highlighted Rian's a lot. Woot also had a great first map, and now Koshmara is on a much more comfortable agent. Like, you can see why they made the swaps to him being on Omen.
Picking the right side on
That's
this.
very comfortable.
Yeah, it's not the best problem. Well, if he could shoot everyone in the head, who needs utility, right? He's still used to playing Viper, you know, after the last map.
This is such a risk, man. Like, if this is a Neon or Yoru
Oh, and the Fawns lock him in as well. Fawns lock him in, they can't fast flood. Did they get him wrecked? Do you just 3-person save? I'm looking at that money. He's got to save that.
But it was a unique strategy.
Every single time, by the way, as well. Still not pushing behind. That wall is just in the after plant. Dude, look at the Vice delay right now.
That's messy. And actually, the aggression as well from Benji obviously took their weapons away.
When does Ordaz get his smoke?
This definitely won't be the prettiest round Heretics have won if they are to win it, but there's still 2 players left on the other side. Weaponry now back online. That operator has been retrieved once again. Oh, nice shot from Wu. Tracks him all the way. And then the fadeaway allows Boo to close things out. Talk about a player in form.
They got no money, and that's an
fantastic.
absolute banger of a shot.
6-0. Heretics look great. And I wanted to touch on something you said about Echo. I feel like he's the sort of player that has nothing and then goes all in.
Yeah.
Oh, like, that's devastating. This is flashing this as well.
I'm going to play the bluff that I have everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then so sometimes you go, that's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. He just managed to bluff everyone. And then the other, like, 8 out of 10 times you go, he didn't need to do that.
I don't think Woot could have shot an Outlaw's second shot that quickly. How fast he went, oh, I've missed the shot, turned the headhunter, flicked to where his head would be. Guy's fully concealed by smoke.
Force him down to
and
Nico.
Shot his head off. Oh, we didn't need to show that, did we?
As a 20-year-old, how do I make money?
I can't remember who it was that every Thorn they threw
I mean,
on the roof.
The most common way is a job.
I can't remember it.
If you want to watch a lot of Valorant, you could probably just clip stuff, and isn't that what people do these days? They clip stuff and then just put it on YouTube.
He's on the wing
and just be one of the fastest to upload them and be consistent.
A low buy round for Eternal Fire. Ult pop by Spear to try to punish them outside the double doors, but very quickly Heretics concede that space. I like what Fabian's doing in the smoke. Kosh definitely expecting.
You can clip my stuff if you want. The problem is I'm not a React streamer, so not many people watch it. You're going to have to go for a React streamer, and then your best one's like...
That someone's there! And I thought that would
I
have
mean,
been
the most popular ones are
detriment,
F and S.
Hey, getting one there is
And he's,
just fine for Fabi, and he should have been dead.
I feel like there's a lot of people that clip his stuff.
Even still, such a massive deficit in rounds, in weaponry, and in players in this one. Once again, they're looking for one of those hero plays, and okay, there's a player close for Benji Fishy.
They look
Gonna
great,
farm
man.
up some of those eco kills.
Dude,
Got 3
this
already.
guy can't keep getting away with saving his
Managed
util. They
2
gotta
aces
keep
and a
pushing
nearly
behind, man.
ace.
A or
last
C
map.
is not gonna have some util. Let's send it.
May have an opportunity here. Okay, Ordaz clearly having the right idea.
Nice.
Weapon found. A player up close with an operator. Might be somewhat of a surprise. They're trying to bait them into the fight, but I think at this stage they know they're not on it. And while from afar, Rian's will put this one to bed. 7-0. I think we are slowly witnessing the reason that this has been a map they do not play.
And the reasoning behind
We're getting a
Heretics picking it
replay?
back. Come on. Come on now. There's absolutely no need
The
to
worst thing is as well,
Benji
is you're
Fishy
gonna,
that dirty.
you've added that into a highlight reel of him basically winning the round of his
shredding
team.
people.
It's like, look at this ass piece of utility. Now fragment, like that's not cool.
I hope in the end of day replay, they're going to just cut in Rien's Prowler right before his ace. That'd be a beautiful transition.
His ace while Viper on the other map.
Yeah.
Ah, this Tev is sick.
It doesn't have to be chronological. Time is relative, and it's going relatively well for Eternal Fire to start, but maybe not in the midsection. Good return.
It's a shame.
by
I kind of liked it
Rian's.
from
Ult
Eternal Fire.
online for him. They can clear a site. They can get the plant, and a very slow round being played out by Wood. He's not had much to do so far.
Let's watch Echo.
What's
Where's
the
Echo
timing
gonna
for
go?
it?
There we go, right to his death. Who could have seen that coming? Me. Anyway, Ordaz. 1 versus 3. But it's not really a 1 versus 3 because they're going to try and go the opposite way. And they've also heard this. The problem he has is if there was like 15 seconds left, him throwing that paranoia, he could bait them into going the way he wants.
Not messing
with
about in this
52
1v3.
seconds left, they can really take their time. And then they've also gone in that direction anyway. Thorns.
They're actually not
I've
messing
really
about.
enjoyed Benji's Thorns.
Am I
He
the
seems
only
to
one
hold
thinking
them so
like
often
the
for those
Vice
post
right
plots.
now
And then, of course,
is
you peek even
completely
for a
owning
millisecond,
them?
And Rian's takes your head clean off.
What's even his utility there? You
They
see
always
that the
get over
wall is
towards the
used in
site,
post
and the
plants as
Vice is
well.
the
Like,
VIP that wins
every
from the
Vice
alpha
in your
plan.
ranked games is going to, well, either not put any utility down ever, or
Rian's
put
is
that
also
wall down at
owning
the start of the
them. I will
round.
say
Just
that.
a cipher trip to protect your back in whatever side
But
you're not pressuring. But Heretics are also pushing and pulling the map so much that it does
on my
mean you're
contact, you cannot peek. He gonna die.
it does mean that when it comes to taking control on one side of the map, if you're not leaving someone there, there's always leaving someone behind. There's always a risk that you can't come back into that space. But the value that it's bringing in that late
The
round.
next YouTube
even in
title
moments
is
where,
VCT
Echo
moments
ran
so
through
nice
Garage
even
in that one
Sliggy
round.
reacted.
You get
A
the
little bit
info.
firmer now.
Yeah.
They are
He's still calm. He's still calm.
Like I
He's
said,
like,
this
Is there
Oh,
enough
gentlemen,
clips to make a
let's
video
listen
though?
this
That's the
time.
question.
yeah.
Stop making
I
those
said
mistakes.
if you kept doing that, you would get hurt. Now look.
2-minute
don't
video.
be so
That's a
silly.
timeout to you.
You've definitely.
I
heard
made
that
the
before,
joke.
haven't you?
I'm not sure you can make the joke.
My
Yeah.
Slap on the
entire
wrist,
childhood.
30-second timeout.
My
Think about what you've done.
up until now, pretty much.
But yeah, it is a painful.
Dude, with like Rian's being 12.
You've
and
already got 10 seconds. Float.
I can't believe he's fitting the
30-second
mold so
timeout for that.
well of a turkey killer. Like every time he comes up against these teams, he hits another level. And we thought that last map, he'd already reached it. Remember a point where he was 14-7. I was like, wow, how could it get
And he
better
wins
than
a
this?
1v3 ace.
Yep.
In an impossible scenario.
100%. High-low, played well by the other side, but he won that round. That's the thing. A lot of
Another
the times when you
eco.
see those big advantages lost, it's like, oh, the other team threw it, and yeah, you capitalized, but they threw it.
Can you time out someone for longer than 30 seconds? Yeah, but that's more of a slap to the face than the wrist. Like a slap on the wrist. Dude, stop showing this.
Did
He had
he
nothing
just,
to
has
lose.
he thrown the thorns on the roof again?
Slap on the wrist is just like a.
It's
like a
Did
nothing.
we just show a
I
replay
looked down and
mid-round?
coughed while that happened.
There's
no way.
I think he has put
There's
them on
no,
the roof
no.
again.
I don't believe you. So how about that?
Okay, cool.
If it's a replay, I'm going to say it was last round. Blitz in from Kosh. She's going to find nothing, but Blue and Rian are picking it all up around his wall. He popped his ult to try
And
to
the
get
first
involved.
time that they're
In
flanking
the end, I
behind,
suppose he did.
Benji
He drew
Fishy
their
puts his
attention.
wall behind.
Laser pointer showed the buddies where to aim, and
It's a
that TP
masterclass.
is being well
I can't even be
and truly
mad anymore. It's a
Benji
masterclass.
Fishy, is it going to be a case of misses util get a 3K? No. This time it's only going to be the 2K. I'm sure he's not
And now
gonna
they
be too
push
happy with
behind
that.
and found the
9
wall.
and
He's going to
0.
keep the wall. And it's going to be there for
Maybe
after
he's
plant.
using
And they're going to feel
the
like they can't push
scream
behind.
Molly tactic.
Right, yeah.
Of,
Oh, come on.
Wait, again. Come on now, chill.
yeah.
They're winning
That's
9-0.
a nice shot, though. But yeah, I you know, it's like they see it on the roof. They're like, "What's that?" And then you kill them.
I love that you're like, was it 1 round after or 2 rounds after? You're like, I really love Benji Fish's utility. It's fantastic.
Well,
2
when he
rounds in a row
holds
on a
it.
roof.
No, it has been good,
He
though.
holds
Yeah,
it
yeah,
to the
yeah. It
other
has been
round.
good.
It's
He's not
great.
wrong.
He's using it too early.
The time you set it on, his utility's been dog water.
No.
Dude,
One of those was
The
after
third
he threw it on the roof.
person
Right.
I said it
literally
after he
waiting
threw
for
it
the
on
lineup
okay,
to miss as well.
Then he did it again. But when he uses it in post plants, I really like his utility.
I really want him in a post plant to chuck one on a roof. It would make
That
my
would be
day.
impressive considering most of the time he is standing,
Looking
looking
exactly
and just throwing it. I really like him, how he activates.
Manny, thank you so much for the Prime,
thoughts
Manny.
once they land
Thank you
in
so
the
much,
That's
man.
it. If they hear them and they can't see them, they might not push anywhere because they'll be
Exactly.
worried. Yeah, smart play. Love to see it. 9-0. This is getting pretty grim for Eternal Fire. That said, Heretics were 9-3 down, fractured, bounce back. Said that before. It was Kosh having a big game. Who is the hero for Eternal Fire in this round? There must be one.
He still
It's a
got his
full
gun.
buy. Audas, back sight, still fully armed. They've heard him now, but he'll still get one before going down. He's giving them a chance. A lifeline. Echo
Maybe.
answering up with another. Trades for
Dude,
now,
the
but Benji
fawns
Fishy,
to stop them
he's
from
gonna find
sending
a
it
double.
into sight is
Fabian's ult
just,
traded out at
just
least.
too good, man.
So the numbers in the
This is their best
2v2
chance
look
for a long time.
good. Night fall through, so
Into
there's
the
info there for
5v2,
Heretics.
really.
They know where both players are, and the spike's still not planted, so they are just looking for this duel, waiting
30 seconds
for that
left.
walkthrough from Neki, and now he's been spotted in the corner. 25, not enough time to go back, but they used the plant to bait Fabian out. Playing as
You know, he's left
individuals
side
is
of garage.
not
They're gonna
benefiting
start
Eternal
considering
Fire for
spawn
now.
soon.
And
He got
Neki
baited
has no
out.
choice but to continue the trend.
Yeah, I feel like play as a team
Very
had
nice
to be
on
one
this.
of the points that was coming through from Fire.
hit.
That shot landed as well. He knows where both of them are. A chance to spam,
They
but of
look
course,
way
Wu
too
is
good
just
right now.
better at this point. Even
The
the chef's
fawns at
kiss
spawn,
coming
every single
out
time they're trying to
from
like
Rian
fast
as well.
flood
He's
and
been
fight,
chefing
and
them
it's
up all game.
just fawns here, and they just gotta respect it.
Yeah, absolutely has. The guy is the
Feels horrible to play C right now.
against
They just
Eternal
isolate the
squads
whole
and
time.
Heretics.
They either need to
No,
all
they
fight on
stand
site early, or they need
unopposed
to
at
retake. And to
10
do that,
to
they've kind
0.
of got to push to get
I have a
info.
question.
Yes.
At the same time, if they
How
do
bad
push,
was Eternal
they could
Fire's
maybe flank
summit?
behind, but they're just not.
Ooh, yeah.
They're too
Well,
static.
I will say something a little out there. It can't be worse.
No,
At this point.
Yeah, at this point.
Where they're not
10
trying to
rounds
take any
in,
space.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
that's messing
imagine
up,
it being
man.
any worse than what we've seen here.
So maybe, just maybe, I think they should stick to, yeah, to banning that. Also, like, there wasn't that higher odds that it was going to be picked
I mean,
by their opponents, so.
I will say that I always respect teams for trying to expand the map pool, but up against Heretics here maybe wasn't the time.
Also, it doesn't look that expanded.
You need officials, Tom. The things that work in practice don't always work in officials.
Yeah, I can tell.
You can well, we haven't seen the practices. Maybe it was 10-0 down, and then that attack side, baby. 12 in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be.
Maybe they are the greatest attack side
Almost
we
have to hope
ever
to
seen.
God that it will be.
Yeah, or hope that they get one of these. No, I think they need both.
Yeah, they need both,
these
and they're
next
starting out with just exactly what you
10-2,
want.
you know,
You
that's
get
the
early
new
info with the
9-3.
trip.
That's what all
A
the
die
cool
clears
kids are
over
saying.
towards
I don't
B.
think anyone said that.
No,
at
a few
any
people have
point.
said that.
Yeah?
Recently.
They're doing
we
that
have
thing though,
seen
where one's
10-2
isolated
come
over
back.
towards the site, and they might not
There's
be able
one
to
or two
fast flood.
people.
Two
I
on
don't
site.
believe them.
Can the
I don't
Phoenix get here?
agree,
3 on
but,
site.
like,
Best chance for a round so
It
far.
has been said.
It happened once or twice. Doesn't mean it's a trend. For Eternal Fire, they'll certainly hope that it is. They've got the numbers in the right spot. Heretics are pushing into the stack.
Surely. 20
Weapons
seconds.
not looking
4 on
great.
site.
Echo, Judge in hand, that corner. They might think it to be cleared. They try to spam him out. Get him after just one. It's a good start. 12 seconds to get that
No
black down. And
way.
Rian's again! A double into the plant to keep this round alive. It looked like there was some hope for Eternal Fire, but of course, Rian's hadn't rounded the corner just yet.
He was giving them a chance. He was like, I'll let you fight my teammates, and then if I'm needed, I'll look to finish the job.
Ooh.
And what, even with a dink out from the stinger.
Very, very nice.
Wu. That's the thing. Like, obviously, we're talking
just got
about
bullied
Rian
by
'cause how he's been playing,
TMV's
but Wu has
chat.
also been insane
I don't know who
this entire
TMV
series.
is. I only know
I think this
TMF.
is where if you catch Heretics
Talking
on a
about
good
the
day, and a
football
good day
YouTuber?
normally means you have Woot and Rian's. If you have both of them playing at a top level, I feel like there's very little you can do about it. And then you add in a third player, say, for example, in this case, a Benji Fishy, other than his lineups.
Very nice.
And there's nothing you can do.
Do you think anybody...
Let's go!
Do you think anybody warned Spear about Rian's before the game?
I don't think that's a good idea.
But like any of his friends or anything, did they say, "Oh, you're facing Rian's"?
Oh, this is much better. We're actually going
I would say
aggro
if
on
you've ever
defense.
watched VCT, you know how good Rian's is, and if you're Turkish, you definitely know.
Probably.
But yeah, Spear is currently 3 and I think it was 13.
Yeah.
Heretics, for sure
Maybe not
expecting
13.
it.
Not
Hasn't
13,
been-
so
hasn't
11,
been-
yeah.
yeah,
Or
probably
3 and
11.
11, I'd imagine.
Yeah, well, they haven't won a round, so I don't know how he would have survived.
It mostly died every... Have they saved it all? I don't think so. One round, I think, from either Echo or Odd has on the C side, but yeah, it's been pretty tough. The tally only adds up in one direction for now.
I'm sure Izzy's happy at least.
Goodness, yeah, stocks are increasing slightly. Not sure it would be much different if we add him in, but
Oh, Spear's at least got the operator again. It's
They
not
pick the right side. We
greatest
can
talking
TP
point
out
at this
after the
point.
plant.
yeah,
It's a
last time you said I
5v5
really
retake.
liked
Of
his
course, the
afterburns,
Vice
right?
U2 is still here for the
Yeah.
after plant. They got a 4 here as well.
but hey, he's got
How
that
many
off, though.
smokes we got for Ordaz? None at the
For
moment. When
retake,
does it come
they
up?
don't have any ultimates to play
This
with.
goes.
Woot has both a rifle and the
And
Torque
Woot's gonna
Force.
And he's
stick on
starting with
site, get a
Torque
kill,
Force
and get
while
out of
Rian's
there.
shotgun.
Rian's is
They're
one
double
off
holding
having the
garage
rifle,
push, and they want to
and,
push
I wouldn't be the
3-person
one gambling
garage.
on him not to get a
Oh,
singular
and he
kill.
smoked
That's sickening, to be
window.
honest. Oh, now Woot's screwed. His TP's just been taken away. Benji's got one with the U-tail.
And he got the Thorns kill as well.
The Woot was dead
Insult to
rights,
injury.
but the Thorns saved
And he
his
has...
ass, and he sa-
Wait, what the hell's happened? Dude, you time out here? As if Woot's just sticking on default the whole time.
this
Please come
guy.
back.
No.
He tried to knife Fabian to close this half out. The disrespect palpable, and he'll be taken down
12
through
and
his
0.
own wall. 12-0, a flawless half from Team Heretics. An eternal fire. That is a tough
I hate to write
pill
the
to swallow.
12
well,
chances,
Thank God that for this
gonna
halftime,
have
the
to.
interview is actually with somebody from the Heretics side, because otherwise this would have been a nightmare. We're going to be going off before the match to an interview that was with Boo.
The tether hit him as he was running through the Thorns.
Ooh, I want to cast your mind back to last week. Maybe you'd rather not, but inside those games in the maps where they're getting away from you, where you have the lead and it slips away, what's happening?
I mean, that's a good question. That's what we spent our WOD review talking about. I think what's happening is like we are not in full right mindset mentally, and yeah, we just focus to fix that.
And how does that express itself? Is it the communications? Is it the individual decisions that are going on? What is the actual error in your view that's happening?
I mean, yeah, the things you mentioned, communication is not right. Wrong people are communicating, taking the lead. I think it also influences decision making. Really small details go a little bit another way, and then it's like a domino effect. So, I mean, it's nothing like too serious, but if we don't fix that, then it becomes serious.
And it was a quick turnaround for you from EWC getting in here, right? So have you had now maybe a little bit more time to look back to maybe adjust things?
I mean, not much more time. I think it's similar. I don't know. There is not really much time to prepare
Swift, the
between
biggest
games.
Eternal Fire believer, says
in this
0
schedule
is
as well,
all we
but
need
that's
on
fine.
defense.
I mean, we're comfortable with it. Yeah, no issues there.
Never stop believing,
Looking
my
at the
guy.
other side,
I respect that.
they're bringing in a new player, Spear. Do you have any thoughts on him coming into the roster?
No, I don't know much about him. I mean, our Turkish guys said some things about him, like because they know him, like who he is and how he plays, but not too much.
Well, good luck today in the server.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, dude.
Well, it has been quite the show so far for Team Heretics. 12-0 up. Rian's 15-2 coming out of the first half. And if you want to get to see some of these players
12
live
goes
in
of it.
Barcelona, scan the QR code right there and get your tickets. That's right, our Stage 2 finals, our last weekend.
15-2.
before
He's died
will be running
twice.
in Barcelona. I can't wait for the road show to see the Spanish audience. We got a taste of it before, and it left me hungry for more.
If Heretics play like this,
Oh.
I'm sure they'll be over the moon. And what a performance it
A
has
little
been
trap play, but the
to
problem is the
deny
trap plays over towards
Mixwell
long,
making
and
a
there's
tweet.
4 on short. Wait, what a tether that was.
They need to win this pistol round and many, many more. And Boo's already started off with a
Whoa.
bang. Okay, Kushmaras swinging in to the blender. It is done.
They
It is over. We were
13-0'd
back
them.
to
Rian's got
1
so
round.
many kills on a
13-0.
pistol
See
with
you later, Toad.
Bandit.
Get
Oh
outta here.
boy.
You have been dominated
13-0.
by Team Heretics.
Been a while.
Wow, what a quick day of the
Last one
office
I
that has
saw
been.
would been
18-2.
Pacific, maybe, in the EMEA as
That's
well.
what Rian's finished this game on. A 3K in the pistol round to close out that second half. This
30-minute
is a
game.